Okay, what's up, guys? Mark Augustine here, and in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start this eBay dropshipping journey day one, step 1, 2, 3, so you guys could follow it. So like and subscribe. Sammy's on the call. So this is day one of setting up your eBay account for success in eBay dropshipping. Because what we're gonna do, let me just show real quick. Sammy and I are gonna take this account from new, and it's a new account. The selling limit is 100,000, 100,000 limit, and we could teach you guys how to get to that limit as well.
Brand new account.
But yeah,
Brand new account.
make sure and like the video and subscribe, because this is what's been needed in this dropshipping space again. So Sammy, could you quickly introduce yourself, and then you take over the show because you're setting up everything.
Yeah. So hey guys, my name is Samia. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 6 years. We have a new platform called Ecom Sniper. So today, the whole point of this series is gonna be to go ahead and take a brand new fresh account from like absolute zero. We just made the account like just a couple of days ago, like brand new. Like didn't have any listing limits. The first thing we did was we increased the limits to 100,000 and $1 million, so that way we can use our bulk listing techniques. So this video is gonna be the first plan of creating the account. So the first thing that we do, like the first 2-3 days, we first warm up the account. Right? You have to warm up the account. The reason why is because as soon as you make a new account onto eBay, what happens is eBay scrutinizes the account. And what that means is for the first 3 days, right? eBay does not want people to be drop shipping from Amazon. So what they do is like brand new accounts, they take some binoculars and they look at it. They send like a team to go ahead and investigate this, right? So, and they do it manually. So that means that for the very first 3 days, we have to avoid their radar by posting either items from your house, or in my case, I go ahead and I pick a niche. That way that if I ever have to get on the call with eBay, I can tell them, hey, look, I sell books, where I buy them in bulk and then I resell them, right? And then they don't have an issue with me. So what we're going to do is, this is the first day. So we're going to go ahead and just list an item, right? We're going to list like an item onto the account. So Mark, you said this account already had the book, or no, it doesn't, no active, yeah? So let's go ahead and create our listing. Remember, the listing does not really matter too much. If you get a sale, cool. But if not, it's whatever. Like the reason we're just posting it is just to kind of like
No, so I was on mute for a second. Yeah, that account we've listed Richard Porter and then took it down. So it's not a live.
Okay.
It's not a
Okay,
live.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do it again. Just that way, everybody can follow, like understand the process. So we go ahead and create single listing. And then let's go ahead and write rich dad poor dad. Right. The reason why again I pick rich dad poor dad is because I pick a niche category, and then if eBay ever asks me like what are you selling, I just go ahead and tell them I sell a bunch of books in wholesale. And this book, we can find it on Amazon, right over here, paperback. So that means that even if I sell it, I'm able to ship it out. So brand new, continue listing. Let me see the price of this. Yeah, free delivery, mass market paperback. Not bad. Maybe it'll sell. But we're not really trying to get a sale right now. Right now, the whole purpose is to kind of avoid scrutiny. Scrutiny, guys, just means eBay watching you and like they're observing you. All right. So, we picked the book. eBay already pulls it from its catalog, so we don't have to do anything, right? It fills it up for you, which is cool. Let's go ahead and scroll down the item description. I'm not gonna eBay provided description. Cool. Save it enclosed panel by clicking outside. So eBay is giving us the description already, so we just go ahead and just get it. Just copy them. All right. Buy it now. So the pricing options, right? We want to always make sure that no, we don't want no volume. Private listing, sure. Right. We just want to make sure the format is buy it now. Buy it now means that whenever we sell an item, whenever we're listing an item, the price is set. It's not an auction. It's nothing like that. So the Amazon price was $7. We're gonna put it for 25. Private listings, okay, for shipping, small to medium, that's fine. We're gonna go calculated flat rate. We're always gonna provide free shipping because Amazon gives free shipping. By the way, these are optional, so I'm gonna leave it. I don't usually put this. I offer free shipping, right? And then UPS, media, mail, yeah, that's fine. By the way, so whenever we get a sale, right? Yeah, this is not too important. We're not gonna upload a tracking number anyways. So whatever service provider you use, it's not a big deal. Rate table none. Business 3 handling days. Item location, yeah. This is good. We're gonna put returns accepted because, eBay is gonna force you to return it anyways. If a buyer complains, eBay is gonna for sure like make you return it anyway. So that means that you're gonna have to offer. There's no point in not offering it. Return shipping paid by, free for buyer, you pay because Amazon gives us free returns. Refund, money back. Yeah, let's just keep it with money back. Keep it simple. No international returns accepted. I'll just turn it on. Same thing. Actually, it's fine. We don't need we're not gonna be selling internationally. We're only gonna be selling within the US. So listing ad rate, let's not worry about that now. Right? Let's press listed now. All right, so there we go. We just listed our first item. And then, so now if eBay goes ahead and scrutinizes the account, they're gonna see that we're listing just a whole bunch of books. All right, so let's go ahead and list
how many books? So question, and this is questions that people on the on YouTube may have. How many books should you suggest you list the first couple days? And so because we don't have to go ahead and do it one by one in the video, but how many books do you suggest you list in the next 3 days or so?
100.
Okay.
100. So I'm gonna go ahead and list 100 items, 100 random books one by one in the same process I did right now. Just that way, maybe 50 today, 50 tomorrow, and maybe one the next day. And then the account should be warmed up and ready to go. Then we just delete all the books and then we can start drop shipping. The reason why is because once again, if eBay goes ahead and gives us a live phone call, right? And then they tell us, what are you selling? We can confidently tell them hey, we sell books. Where do you get the books from? I buy them wholesale. I have this one company, they import books, whatever, and they sell it to me. And it's a good story. It works. It makes sense. This is exactly what people do. I actually knew somebody who sells books, right? This is where I got the idea from.
Yeah, because especially when warming up Amazon, a lot of people use books as well. But anyway, guys, I don't want to keep you guys much longer. Like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe because this is just day one of the eBay dropshipping journey in 2023. So you guys should also check out the links in the description. You have Ecom Sniper. We won't be using Ecom Sniper on the account for about 3 or 4 days because we're just warming the account to dropship. But then you can see that. So like, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section. Peace.
I think if before we end it, we can address one of the questions somebody gave me one yesterday.
Okay. So Bosco. So we had a call. Sammy had a call with one of you viewers, and he had some questions that Sammy would like to address right now. So go ahead, Sammy.
Yeah. So basically I spoke to somebody who's a pro dropshipper. You know, he's done some good numbers, right? And one of his questions that I wasn't able to help like address with him yesterday was he said that he's getting a whole bunch of views, but he wasn't getting a bunch of like he's getting a bunch of views, clicks, impressions, right? But he was concerned that he wasn't getting sales, right? And he was thinking like, did eBay flag me? What's going on? Is it competition? No, like the truth is sometimes you're gonna have good months, sometimes you're gonna have bad months, right? You don't have a lot of control over that. The only thing that you can do to kind of mitigate those kind of days is, is to list more items. There's two things you can do, sorry. The first thing is you want to list a lot more items, right? And when you list a lot more items, right, you kind of like mitigate that risk of your account not selling for that month because you know like the reason why I list so many items, right? And I make sure that is because I make sure that even on my worst days, I'm still able to go ahead and pay for all of my expenses and my business and everything like that, right? So if you know like my good days are good, right? But what defines you is your bad days, right? Because you need to be able to run your eBay business, right? You need to be able to like pay for your rent, your car expenses, and all this stuff, right? On your worst days. So what I would suggest is don't prepare for the best days, prepare for the worst days. And by that I do is you know, Bosco goes ahead and he lists like 1,000 items, and you know that's cool and all, right? But that, in my opinion, does not prepare you or hedge, or is not a good hedge against the worst days. You know, like I can guarantee you, you list 100,000 items onto eBay, you're safe. Like maybe not from Vero or copyright, but you're safe as for your income, for your expenses. You know what I mean? Like you can run your family, you can do stuff like that. So that's the first thing. The first thing is to list more items and like not not like not get too sucked up into like the tides of the market, which are constantly changing and involved. You know what I mean? So you know you're gonna have good months, you're gonna have bad months. Fourth quarter is you know is good proof of it. Your sales are gonna triple or double, or even quadruple. And so fourth quarter is Christmas season, by the way. Now, the second thing I want to address, if you're getting a bunch of views and a clicks, right? It's not just enough to do SEO for your listing. You have to make a listing that converts. And that means that the whole listing itself is a funnel, right? It's the journey of a buyer where they go ahead and they start from, you know, like from the very first search query, right? Let's say they're searching men's mountain bike. The first thing they do is they search it, and then they're gonna see your picture, right? They're not gonna read the title yet. They're gonna look at the pictures, and then they're gonna see that which picture looks good. So then they're gonna see the picture, it catches their eye. So that means that your picture should be attractive, right? At Ecom Sniper, we go ahead and we optimize the image. So we put, remember, they say you have 7 seconds to capture the buyer's attention. And this is very important. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you're getting impressions, but you're not getting clicks, right? Your funnel is lacking. You don't need Ecom Sniper, right? You can do it manually. Bosco does it, you know. But my point is, you have to understand the funnel of a buyer. So they go ahead, they search men's mountain bike, right? And then let's go ahead and pull up a live example, right? Let's put it up. So that way you can kind of like we can follow the buyer's journey together, right? And understand this because if you're not getting sales, right, and you're getting clicks, right, it just means that your copy means that the text that you're using, right, your pictures that you're using is not optimized to sell. It's not. There's two parts. There's two battles. One is having someone eBay go ahead and show your listing. The second battle is having the customer actually purchase it. So you must win both battles. So let's go ahead and search men's mountain bike. All right. So we search up men's mountain bike. So yeah. So let's let this like ready to let's get this loading. So the customer, you know, like whenever you're going ahead and creating your title, right, on eBay, right, just make sure you keep in mind the customer. Like, yeah, your competitors, your eBay SEO, all this stuff, cool. But in the end of the day, the person who's actually paying you is the customer, right? So we must keep the customer in mind at all times. So the very first thing, men's mountain bike, you know what, I search it and we get, and I'm as the customer, what I'm doing, Mark, what are you doing right now? Are you looking at the pictures or are you looking at the titles?
Yeah, I'm looking at the images.
Exactly. So that is where it all begins. Like, like for example, this guy, you know, the 3 to 5 days USA stock, I would skip over that so fast. You know, like this, it just looks gimmicky. It looks cheap. You know, it doesn't look professional in any sense. You know what I mean? The you know, these standard images are good. You know, and I would keep looking down. I'll look for something that goes ahead and catches my attention, right? At these shipping 2 to 5 days, like the benefit is like I get to see like what's the shipping time, but it's still the way they do it looks very cheap. It doesn't look professional. Almost looks like someone outsourced it in China. So yeah, so I would go ahead and, you know, like this lifestyle image just caught my eye. This was pretty nice. So let's go. But so anyways, let's see like what else is there? Let's just pick an item. I feel like these lifestyle images convert pretty well. They they stand out in like all the pictures, right? So what we do, right, and on ecom sniper, let me just show you how our images look. If we go ahead and put men's mountain bike, right, we have, let's go ahead and look at our hero image in comparison, and like I'll explain to you why this is one of the most important things that you must do, right? Like, okay, first of all, like let's go ahead and analyze the Amazon search result, right? Like what happens as soon as you go ahead and you type in men's mountain bike, right? What do people click right off the bat? I know for a fact that whenever I'm buying from Amazon, if I see the word bestseller, I click it. Like I'm like such a consumer. Like they have
So
funneled
do
the hell
I.
out
I
of me.
I do the same bestseller thing.
Same thing, right? Yeah, exactly. Like I use them as validation. If I see Amazon choice and bestseller, I'm like, I'm sold. Like I don't even look at it. For some reason, my mentality tells me everything else is less superior, right? So I go ahead and I click the men's mountain bike with the bestseller. So Amazon, I didn't even read the title, by the way. I didn't read the title. I just looked at the picture and I just saw the bestseller badge, and then that caught my eye. So now let's go ahead. So now what's happening is like, you know, like the picture is loading, and let's go ahead and wait for our images to go ahead and load. So now, you know, like as a consumer, like what happens is, you know, I will start reading the title after I clicked it because of the image and the badge. That is what people need to understand. It all starts from the picture. Like, so really get good at making good pictures. Like pick some good collages, you know, like we do it all automatically at ecom sniper. But if you have, oh, by the way, let me see if you have you don't have a logo at it, right? Yeah, let's click this.
You could check. I have one logo added.
You have it
It
on
may not
this?
be the yeah, it may not be the best, but
Okay. Yeah, it's not the best. Actually pretty bad, but okay, yeah. Like yeah, the logos you want to put are kind of like a USA flag or something.
yeah.
Let me just get one real quick. And this is a very important conversation, so we're just gonna like we're gonna have to finish this one because it addresses the concern that people have, like what's happening? Am I getting sales or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah?
Because even the description at that point, if what I would suggest to Bosco is he should look at his descriptions. If he's
Yeah,
getting a lot of clicks all the way in,
exactly. That exactly. And I'll talk about that in a second.
yeah.
Um, why the heck is it taking so long to load? Yeah, let's pause the video and then until it fully loads.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so just back from it. So just continuing up, it starts from like the image, right? So what we do is we make sure that the image, right, has like the best possible image possible for the user. So this is the standard Amazon image, right? But we go ahead and we create a collage, right? And the importance of the collage is because when somebody is searching, right, that bestseller badge gets their attention right off the bat, gives them the validation they need. And at the same time, when somebody goes ahead and they see the main image, they get all of the information from the side images, right? The alternative images all in once. So you have 7 seconds and you're conveying as much information as possible to the user. That's why these collages work so well, is because we're providing so much information in 7 seconds or less.
Right.
So when somebody,
And remember, this was, we went down this road because of what Bosco asked.
right. So now that you know, like we picked our image, the buyer goes ahead and continues. This is the funnel, right? We're gonna wrap this up real quick. So the buyer goes ahead and they read the title next, and then they look at maybe the item specifics, and then they look at the description. So that means that your description, your title next has to go ahead and elicit emotion from them, right? They need to go ahead, and if they're looking for a men's mountain bike, and the reason why they're looking for it is because they want to go hiking, right? You got to put in the title, men's mountain bike, perfect for hiking, right? For hiking, right? It's not for the SEO, it's for the buyer. So you're validating
Right.
their thoughts. And then they can go ahead and make a purchase. And if they don't, right, you go ahead and then you create a description where you write you talk about the benefits, right? Maybe we'll make another video about this later on.
Yeah.
But you talk about the benefits so that when somebody's reading it, right, they're getting, okay, yeah, these are the benefits. And later on, you gotta have a call to action that says, buy it now. Click the link, right?
We'll do a separate video to go into this in particular, because this
Yeah,
is very important that people understand.
yeah, exactly, right. Like this guy's description is turning me off, man. Like it's too big, it's like funky, doesn't look professional. I would click out of it, right? Even if you got me to click it, I would have clicked out.
Yeah.
Right. So very important. We just make sure that we up. Anyways, the video is only 1 minute left, so we can wrap it up.
Okay, guys. So we'll focus on this specific, the funnel that a buyer goes through on eBay in a future video. But like, subscribe, Bosco. We want you on the channel again. I had Bosco on the channel a couple of years ago. And if you guys want to check out any of join the community, we have a link in the description to Telegram group, Facebook group, and link to Ecom Sniper. Peace.
Take care.